Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So now we'll be discussing about the features of the Selenium WebDriver, right? So on to the previous, we have discussed about the many things regarding the Selenium WebDrivers only. Now today we'll be discussing of the features. So let me quickly put on the heading so that we could proceed on with the writing of the things. So here goes the features of Selenium, features of Selenium. And here goes the web driver. Okay, so we'll be discussing about the features of the Selenium WebDriver. Great. Okay, I'll be starting now with the very first feature for the Selenium WebDriver, and that is multiple browser support. Let me remove this out from here. It's the multiple multiple browser multiple browser support. Okay, multiple browser support. See, from the very starting, when we started learning about the Selenium WebDriver, we learned about that Selenium is a one of a WebDriver. A Selenium WebDriver is one of the suite of tools which has a multiple browser support. Right? It works with many of the browsers. You take Google Chrome, you take Mozilla Firefox, you take Internet Explorer, you take Safari. So it supports all of these different browsers. So in that case, we could simply say that Selenium WebDriver it supports out the multiple browsers, right? So in that case, this is one of the important features of the Selenium WebDriver. Next, moving toward the second feature, we have multiple languages support. Second is languages multiple languages support. Second is a multiple languages support. So now it goes that Selenium WebDriver as well has a feature for multiple languages support. Okay, multiple languages. I'm referring to multiple programming languages actually. It supports out the Python, Java, you have C Sharp, you have Perl, Ruby, PHP. All of these are the different programming languages which are supported by the Selenium WebDriver. So in that case, we say that next feature for the Selenium WebDriver is that it supports up the multiple languages, right? Multiple languages support. Next, we are having up the speed. Okay, we are talking about the speed. So for the speed, we are having that WebDriver actually it performs faster as compared to the other tools of Selenium suite. Okay, so other tools of Selenium suite it basically performs faster rather than the other. We have already compared it into the RC and the WebDriver, that which is the fastest using tool in the RC or in the WebDriver. So we found out that WebDriver works more faster than the RC. Right, we already discovered up this respective thing in somewhat second or third video. So in that particular case, this performs the faster operations rather than the other Selenium suite of tools. Okay, so it as well doesn't require out any intermediate server as well to communicate up with the browser. Rather than other tools, it directly communicates with the browser. Other needs up a server to communicate, right? But it doesn't need that out. So in that case, we can say that it is the fastest among the other Selenium suite of tools. Fine. Next, we are having our simple commands. Simple commands, okay? Simple commands. So most of the commands which are used in Selenium WebDriver are completely easy to implement. Okay, let's say you launch out a browser in WebDriver. So in that case, you have some different types of commands and that are simply used. Simply for launching of the web browser, you have a very simple command that's completely used out. So in that case, we see that most of the commands which are used up in the Selenium WebDriver, those are very easy to implement. Okay. Let's say I would let you know some of the commands here for the Selenium as well. So let's say that whenever you are wanting to launch out a browser in WebDriver, so there are some following commands which are used out. So the first one is the WebDriver, and here go WebDriver driver. Okay, this is the one which is equal to new Firefox driver and the brackets. So this command is used for the Firefox driver. Okay. Next again we'll be having the WebDriver. here goes the driver, and that is equal to new, and that is equal to new Chrome driver. That is equal to new Chrome. One second, I would write that clearly. That is equal to new Chrome driver. So this is the command which is used for accessing up the Chrome drivers, right? For the browser, which is Chrome browser. Next, let's say you have Internet Explorer. So in that case, again the same thing goes. Here goes the web driver, and then here goes the driver, which is equal to, here goes the new, and here goes the Internet Explorer, and here goes the driver. Okay, and the brackets like this. Right, so this is how this is as well used out for the different three types of browsers: Firefox, Chrome, and the Internet Explorer. Fine. Next we're having up here the point number 5 regarding that, and that is the web driver methods and classes. So here goes the web driver methods and classes. So what we meant from here, so the web driver provides up the multiple solutions to cope up with some of the potential challenges which are in the automation testing. So in the automation testing, whatever the challenges are there, this web driver provides us with the multiple solutions to overcome that respective challenges which we have in the web drivers. Okay. Next is web driver. It also allows the testers to deal with the complex type of the web elements, okay, such as you have checkboxes, you have drop down menus. So in that respective case, it as well allows the testers to deal with all of those respective things, right? So hope I'm very much clear with all of these features which I mentioned up here in regards to the Selenium web driver. Right now, I'll be giving you a very clear and a very complete overview regarding the web driver, whatever we have understood here from the starting and up till this particular point. First of all, we understood that this web driver is one of the most important Selenium suite of tools. It is one of the most important component of the Selenium suite of tools, right? So, latest release was Selenium 2.0. Okay, and that is integrated with a WebDriver API, which provides up a simple and more concise programming interface. Okay, then Selenium WebDriver first introduced a part of Selenium v.0. Right, in WebDriver, test scripts can be developed using any of the supported programming languages and can run directly in most modern web browsers. So you could run up the test cases here, test scripts in any of the modern web browsers, right? The languages which are supported are C#, Java, Python, Perl, HTML, PHP, Ruby, all of these are there, okay? Next, Selenium WebDriver performs much faster than RC because it makes a direct call to the web browser. RC on the other hand needs a RC server to interact up with the browser, fine? Then the most commonly used web drivers are Google Chrome driver, Opera driver, Safari driver, Internet Explorer driver, and HTML unit driver. Then Selenium WebDriver architecture. What is the architecture? What are the things which you have here in the architecture of Selenium WebDriver? So it provides Selenium WebDriver API provides up the communication facility between the languages and between the browsers. So the components which you are having in the WebDriver architecture are Selenium language bindings, JSON wire protocol, browser drivers, and the real browsers. The Selenium language bindings, Selenium client libraries, Selenium developers have built out a language binding, Selenium client libraries, in order to support multiple languages. For instance, if you want to use, okay, in that case, you could just, for the supported languages bindings, you could download the official website, okay? You could download that from the official one. Next, about the JSON wire protocol, what we studied first of all regarding the JSON, that what it is. So it is an open standard for exchanging data on web. Okay, it supports up the data structures like you are having objects and arrays. So we can say that it is easy to write and read data from the JSON. Okay, JSON wire protocol provides out a transport mechanism to transfer data between a server and a client. Okay, next. Regarding the browser drivers, so Selenium uses drivers specific to each browser in order to establish a secure connection with the browser without revealing the internal logic of browser functionality. Okay, the browser driver is also specific to the language, which is used for the automation such as C Sharp, Java, Python, etc. Fine. Then we learned about that what's the method in which these scripts work. So first of all, the HTTP request is generated in that regards. Next, request is received through the HTTP server. So through the HTTP server, the request is received. Then HTTP server decides all the steps which are to be performed in instructions which are executed onto the browser. And then it is sent back to the automation script. The features of Selenium WebDriver are multiple browser support, multiple languages support, speed, simple commands, and the WebDriver methods and classes. Right. So hope I am very much clear with all of the things regarding the WebDriver, its architecture, its uses, how it is used, its features, and the detail about the architecture components and everything. Right. So here we'll be finishing up the WebDriver. In the next video we'll be seeing about the next suite of tools. So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.